Good morning, everybody. There was the bell. Stocks are starting to go crazy today, man. Whenever you go to the SPY and you look at it on the chart, you're like, whoa, what happened? So the PCE data came out. It looks like it was better than expectations, although it still showed that inflation was going up a little bit. So I find that to be kind of interesting. So even though it's going up, the market rose as much as it did. I did not think that would happen, but either way, the market's up quite a bit here. We're at 508.22 at open. We really blasted above that 507 resistance. There had been multiple rejections there almost all day. Yesterday and the past couple days, actually, but that's pretty insane to see right there. Big resistance. How do you guys like this movement, though, so far this morning? I'm sure a lot of people out there are loving it. Like McDonald's, I'm loving it, right? $7.94 on NVIDIA. I know that was a big watcher on pre-market. Even now that the market open, things still has a ton of green candles coming in. Gotta love the volatility there. AMD coming back alive. That's awesome. Hell yeah, man. He said expected. Yeah, let's go read the report. Let's see the expectations. Let's see. Let me find it in here. Overall, the report is meeting the expectations, and some of the worst fears in the market weren't met. The key is we're not seeing the broad nature of increases that we had been more fearful of, so that's good to see. Market's doing great. Love to see it. QQQ, SPY, moving up very, very well. AMD, NVIDIA also following along. Man, AMD at open is looking great, up 2.8%. Meta better be up. Oh, wow, it was, but it's actually selling off at open. How's Google? I know they've been pretty weak. Okay, good to see them coming back. What about Apple? Apple's green. Amazon's green, so okay, at least most out there are green. Looking good so far. What's up, RSB, Manny, Harris, Sean, David, Justin, Xbox, Jason? Let's go. Hell yeah, Mason, let's go. I love it. Up 1.9% to start the day already, Sean said. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's not a bad way to start the day initially, is it? How's DraftKings? Nice, not bad, not bad. Palantir, PLTR's rocketing. I love it. Up above $25, $25.14 here at the high today. Go out to the daily, starting to recover up well. How's Ford? Hey, nice. Ford's moving up again too. I like that setup so far. It'll break above the high of yesterday. A good breakout going on. Glad to see that. Oh yeah, big day today, Jerry. That PCE data was huge. Let me refresh my economic calendar real quick. Pretty insane to see this. Bam, consensus. Interesting report. Either way, though, it's all about following that momentum, and today the momentum is to the upside. So far it is. Man, 796 on NVIDIA now, 2.5%. Coming right back. Do you think NVIDIA will get above the recent highs? I'm curious. SPY's actually pretty close to all-time highs itself. Fairly close. We're gonna have to do a poll. do a quick one here. All right, vote it up. Vote it up if you see the poll. Will SPY hit all-time highs with 2 days left this week? Vote yes, no, or no consolidation. BTC, 63,000, Jason said. Man, it has been crazy watching Bitcoin over the past couple days. Into today, looking pretty strong, actually, running up into resistance. Wow. The overall setup on this just looks insane. It's pretty insane trend going on there. It's a wild setup intraday. Looking beautiful, though. Hopefully Coinbase and Mara continue to move well off this. They haven't been doing the best today. Maybe watch IBIT. Up 5.4%. The Bitcoin Trust ETF. This is the BlackRock one. IBIT. Having some great movement following up Bitcoin. So if you're looking to trade Bitcoin more directly, IBIT is a little bit better than like Coinbase, for example. Beyond Meat's pumping again. Having earnings continuation, is it, Mason? Man, it ran down yesterday. It is coming back a little bit. It needs to get a little bit more going here, though. Come on, Beyond. Down around $10 a share. Let's look at Snowflake and CRM. Let's check out those other reports. Snowflake down 18%. Trying to come back a little at open. CRM going crazy. How's Mara? All right, Mara ended up opening up around 30 bucks. I hope everybody out there who gambled on Mara comes out of this okay. I know a lot of you guys are going to get crushed with the IV crush that just went on, but either way, praying for all the call buyers and put buyers on this one. Xbox said AAPL. Yeah, a lot of consolidation. Not the best move ever. Randy said they should have held their Google call. What? Colton bought the dip on CELH and it got halted. Whoa, Celsius is halted? No way. Damn. Why are they halted? Was there like a volatility halt or something? What's going on? There definitely is one, though. There definitely is one going on. What's the halt for? Did it rise too quickly? Yeah. I guess a 13% move in like 2 1-minute candles was too much for it. The volume's pretty wild, but man, we saw some crazy volume last night too. What the hell's going on with this one? That's crazy. Hey, Jane closed the month green, her first green month ever. Oh my gosh, guys, we gotta get Jane a round of applause going here. Fantastic stuff, Jane. That is awesome to hear. Let's go. W's in the chat for Jane, guys. Post those up in the Profits channel. Oh, wow. CELH unhalted. Let's see. Come on, Celsius. Keep going. Don't go stagnant. Get it moving. going all over the place following the halt. Got to go back to SPY. Starting to trend a little bit lower here on the day. A few red candles coming in. NVIDIA turning over. AMD turning over as well. Gonna bring up the watch list here. Let's check it. Blink doing very well, which is surprising. They've been terrible lately. Solar Edge, always at the top of my watch list with Plug Power. They're also moving. Nice. Neo's up 4%. Okay. Keep it up, Neo. That would be sick. Keep going. Ford's up a little bit. Yeah, my watch list is definitely majority up in the green, so that's good. Want to see these continuations come in, though. SMCI had a pretty good morning. Starting to pull back a little now, though. So we had a big run. Now stocks are starting to consolidate / dip a little bit. So far in the poll, 16 total votes and new highs is actually winning. Well, I guess it's actually not if you add up the 2 no's, but at least it's winning against these 3. Hell yeah, Xbox. That is awesome. Great job, Jane. Congratulations on your first green month. That's an awesome thing to hear. That is awesome. Zach Johnson, sorry, got crushed on Mara, but we shall overcome. Yeah, keep it up, Zach. Just be careful gambling on these earnings, you know, they can be risky. I know lately it's been easy to buy like tech stocks and they just rip up with earnings every time, but oh wow, Jane's been trading for 4 years. Wow, yeah, that is kind of crazy, Jane, now that I think about it. But hey, still, congratulations. The first one in 4 years, that almost makes it even more exciting, doesn't it? Hell yeah. Starting to progress. Love it. I love it. Jay Harris has their Goog calls. Make sure you're Googing it. All right, Google. Decent green candles today. Nothing too crazy. Let me run here to CNBC. Humanoid robot startup, Figure AI valued at $2.6 billion. Whoa, Bezos, OpenAI, and NVIDIA joined funding. What? Putin warns of nuclear war if NATO sends troops into Ukraine. Oil on pace for monthly gain as OPEC Plus expected to extend production cuts. That could be big for the oil stocks. Let's go look at those today. ZOM, Oxy, CVX. Okay, they're all doing pretty good. Let's look at crude oil itself. Let's maybe go to a 15-minute on this one. Yeah, not bad. Sitting around 79 or 80 a barrel still. Would love to see a breakout above there, but hopefully the news of those production cuts gets it going. Colton just sold CELH. Oh yeah, up to 72.71, right back around that high of day. Good shit, Colton. Kind of a crazy move there. How much did you end up making on this one? Curious. Like percentage-wise. I don't really care the dollar amount. What's up, Jay? Oh yeah, really nice. How's Boeing? I know they had great momentum yesterday off that $200 support. Looks like they're just consolidating today. Nothing too crazy as of now. The watch list looks kind of bad. It's starting to transition to more stocks going red, of course. I knew they wouldn't be able to hold up all morning, but was definitely hoping for more momentum than what we got so far at open. Sometimes I feel like the pre-market moves are just so good that the market opens and it's like, oh no, what do I do? Nice, Colton said 450. Nice one. Very nice. Got my morning tea going on here. Per the usual. What's everybody else drinking on today? Anybody got some Red Bulls or anything out there? Let's go. If you do have some Red Bull, man, give some to Spy. It needs some more wings. Starting to dip back down here. Red candle pushing us back through 508.40. How are the big tech stocks doing? Nvidia starting to trend down a little bit. Apple, same thing. Let's bring up the 4-chart setup here. Get the 4-chart setup going. Tesla's not too bad today, but since open, it's done nothing really. It's chopped around. Haha, let's go, Harris. Hey, Zach Johnson's got coffee. Sean says coffee black. Xbox black coffee. Hell yeah. Hey, David with the tea. Oh yeah, David. You deserve a round of applause.
All right, all right, all right.
Usually no one else has tea, so. Colton's drinking Celsius. Hell yeah, that's going to be a good one. If I played Celsius, I'd probably go grab some myself. Black coffee, Tank Daddy said. Man, you guys are going to inspire me to go make a pot of coffee. Black, of course. I drink it black with sugar in it. Do you guys like it with sugar in it or just straight up black? That John Wayne. Gotta love the John Wayne, Tank Daddy. I really like that one scene from, I think it's like Dirty Harry or something, where he's like, it's Clint Eastwood and the guy's pouring sugar in his cup, or the lady's putting sugar in his coffee and he never gets sugar and she puts like a whole bunch because they're getting robbed. It was funny. Collagen powder, oh no. All right, Spy, 508.80 resistance overhead. Looks like it's getting a big green candle coming back in. Little consolidation going on this dip. Be nice to see a good move back. Let this just be like a stair step up. Xbox. Sean follows the coffee with a Mountain Dew. Hell yeah. I always get a nice cherry Pepsi as of this week. I haven't had cherry Pepsi in a while, and I bought some. It's so good. I have tons of Mountain Dew here, too. Mountain Dew is my favorite overall. The Phil Mickelson recipe. Oh. QQQ moving down here. Palantir. Look at Amazon again. Starting to go. Gonna have to bring up the SM bot today. Let's see it. SM bot's coming in early because a lot of these stocks are just stuck here. Google calls on the bot. Okay. Amazon calls, which I was just looking at. Enphase. Not too bad either. OKTA, maybe this could be a fun one. Yeah, up to 112. Earnings continuation, possibly. Keep your eyes on OKTA. The problem is it's already up 30%. That's the one issue with this one, but 30% is a pretty big number on a stock. How's XPEV? I see them leading my watch list almost. Almost up 10% on the day. Weak correlation to SPY. Chinese EV company. This company even has like a flying car concept, which is pretty nuts. Wait till you guys see this. XPEV flying car. Just shit yourself. Look at this. Like, what the? This is nuts. Imagine looking up in the sky and seeing this shit. That's wild. Now, obviously, that's not gonna happen for a long, long time, but... Was there really a successful first flight on it? No way.
Our last video
is this real?
Is about our flying cars. Now, in the recent month, many of you may have seen our Xpeng's Aero HT flying cars first.
Here we go, here we go. This is in like Chinese or something though, which kind of sucks. But... Oh yeah, look at this shit. Are you serious? That's pretty funny. I've never seen this video before. That's pretty good. Wow. How interesting. Does it actually, like, go higher or what? Oh, is that it? I mean, it's not too bad, though. It looks cool. The concept is just turn your car into, like, a drone body, really. That's all it is. Yeah, I agree, Mason. It looks way too scary for me. Imagine, like, running out of juice up there. That would suck. That would suck. Quadcopter car. Shane said it looks so China. I could see that. "20 feet wide." Yeah, Mason. Apparently on the actual version, it's gonna, like, the arms will, like, fold up into the car somehow. I don't know how that'll work, but I think that's what they're trying to do. Gotta bring Google back into the fold. It's exploding here. SM bots all over it at the moment. And screaming it out a ton. How's SMCI? Starting to try to uptrend again. MSTR, MicroStrategy. We got NVIDIA here. Having a pretty good day. It'd be sick if NVIDIA could break above 800 at this point. Let's go on a nice extension. Yeah, do the virtual cars. I'm with you. A lot easier. For sure. Speaking of that, I've got to go look at TTWO, the Grand Theft Auto maker. Take-Two Interactive, still dipping down, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red candles in a row on TTWO. Dipping down pretty good. Maybe it'll fill this gap that happened on the daily and start bouncing off that 140 support. Might be a good spot to start averaging in there. I really like this stock for the next few years. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 could be very explosive for this. We all know how Grand Theft Auto is whenever they come out. Hey, Ford. Wow, that's nuts, Xbox. They had a flying car version a while ago. That's pretty insane. Yeah, I'm not too big on it, but it looks cool. It's definitely a cool thought, doing the flying cars. All right, Palantir starting to bounce back. Green candles on the chart, back above 25 bucks a share. Not bad. There was little resistance there intraday off these wicks, so good to see it back above there. Let's check in on the banks today. Citigroup, Bank of America, JP Morgan, Goldman. They're doing okay. They're not the best, but... Is sound gonna drop? G8 said. Let's look at it on a 5-minute chart. I mean, I don't necessarily see it dropping yet. There's a big double top here right around 695. So that's something to be aware of. Could see rejection off that. But overall, I don't really see it dropping too crazily, GH. Wow, that's nuts, Xbox. I'm looking it up. Ford flying car. Oh my god. Is that real? That's pretty crazy. Few concept pictures out there. Whenever I look up flying car, I keep seeing that car from Harry Potter. That's pretty funny. If you guys have seen Harry Potter, it's pretty funny how they're flying around in a car. Used to love that movie. I believe that one was specifically the Chamber of Secrets. Yep, the one where he fights the snake. Get that snake, Harry. Shelby edition. AMD trend break. Mike was mentioning it in Discord. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's starting to do very well to the upside. I wouldn't necessarily call it a trend break right now. I also don't really see where Mike mentioned that too much. Oh, I see now. What he's saying there is he's saying that what he was saying is that AMD has some good potential till the trend breaks. So what he's saying there is essentially AMD's doing great right now and it's continuing to run up. And he's saying until we start to see some true downside price action, it'll probably keep going up. So that's what he was saying by that. But it has had great pressure on the high of day. Good comeback there. What a move it opened. NVIDIA and AMD's chart today is pretty wild. That's a pretty wild move back. Broke the recent range, and when I say broke it, it exploded past it. 178 to 180 was major resistance. Just said, nope. We got the buyers coming in today. See ya. Although I gotta say this. This move right here is a little bit worse than any of the moves that we've seen so far today, so. The DeLorean. Oh man, I love that car, Xbox. I actually know quite a bit about the DeLorean now. There's this awesome guy on YouTube, if you guys haven't ever seen it. It's called Legit Street Cars. He's really cool. He does DeLorean. He buys it and fully restores it. I mean, fully. He's got like 5 or 6 videos, each one an hour long. And I've watched like every single one on the DeLorean, but it's so cool. He like takes it all apart and fully restores them and stuff.
We are are going to begin.
And the same company that made this is out of.
It's pretty cool. Either way, love those cars. The funny part is I've never really seen the movies, only like one time. So options for sound earnings, a good idea, GH said. I wouldn't. I mean, honestly, I don't think I would. I mean, playing earnings on something like this is pretty nuts. Yeah, I don't think I would play sound earnings here tonight at all. Just look at everyone getting fucked over on Mara. There's so many people getting screwed over on this today. Look at it dropping off now at open. This is going to piss off a ton of traders. Keep in mind that traders, they don't like to mention their losses, but there's a lot of people out there feeling this one today. They're not going to act like it, but there was a lot of people yesterday before market closed that were saying that they were buying this. Zach said, ask me how I know. Jane hates Mara. I got clapped on it last time. Yeah. I'm new to trading. Just started watching your channel. Nice, GH. Let's go. That's awesome. Keep up the great work. Glad you're starting your journey in the markets and in options. But yeah, Mara's not the best thing to trade. Or, I mean, sorry. Soundhound's not the best thing to trade right now. Earnings are very, very risky. Usually does not end up well for most people. But they're popular, right? It's almost like saying you're playing roulette. You know, you're going to lose over the long term. Statistics show it. No matter what your strategy is, you're going to lose over the long term. There's no way to beat those percentages. No way. Probability statistics will show anything under a 50% will not be a winner over the long run in a casino setting or something. Same thing with earnings. It's similar. Some people act like they have a perfect roulette strategy and they're going to do this and that and this. Statistics still show it down. Can I get some Google support resistance levels? For sure, Jason. Let's go check them. I'm a wizard going into the casino. Oh. Then I'm homeless walking out. That's funny. Yeah, so Google's blasting up today. As good resistance. Man, there was a channel last week here. Definitely a big level coming up around 139 to 140. I would say 139 evens the first level I see. Got to watch for touches there. We got good good support levels. 137.20, 137.40. Right around there, you can see the channel. I'm pointing to all the lines right there with our red, what would we call those, arrows? The red arrows. So as Google goes up today, we got to really watch 139 to 139.20, this overhead resistance. After that, 139.50 and then 140 is next. Crazy movement though with Google today. Or just in general. It is pretty crazy though on that recovery. Good recovery. It beats yesterday's drop. It recovered up and then some. Come on, DraftKings. Yeah, let's go. 43.20, not bad. How's Zoom? Are we zooming? What was the PCE data? Xbox. PCE data. We've been talking about it quite a bit this morning. We go back. The core PCE price index came in at 0.4%. The consensus was also 0.4%. The previous reading, though, was 0.1%. So kind of wild right there. Here's the report overall. 0.4% in January, up 2.8% from a year ago. This is really what I like to hear there. Overall, the report is meeting the expectations, and some of the worst fears in the market weren't met. The key is we're not seeing the broad nature of increases that we had been more fearful of. So that's kind of why the market's going up there today. While it's up, it's just, you know, it's not up a lot. No problem, Xbox. No problem. I'm sure a few other people missed it too, so always good to have a secondary rundown on it, I guess. Doesn't hurt. Speaking of that, how are the earnings tonight? We have Zscaler, SoundHound, Fisker, Dell, Ginkgo Bioworks, Autodesk, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, Viva, Green Brick Partners. That one sounds crazy. I've never heard of that one, but SoundHound and Zscaler will probably be the two most popular tonight. Plug reports tomorrow before open with Fubo, so that'll be interesting. That'll be fun there. Let's go, though. Last night's video is popping off. Love to see that. Let's go, Mason. Is AMD a jump in now or wait? Xbox said. Might not be bad to jump in. It just stair-stepping up. Slowly but surely. The thing is, you have to have the overall... You have to have enough... Well, I guess you just have to really stick to your plan. I was gonna say you have to have enough strategy, enough smarts, enough experience, but I think you're good. The big thing is that, you know, once we start to see more pullback than like what we've seen right here, then that, you know, you're just gonna have to be very careful cutting. But chasing momentum here is awesome. These stocks are blasting and they're continuing up very well. There it goes, actually. Above 185. It is getting fairly high on the day, though, now. But keep it up, AMD. Yeah, that's awesome. Till we get more of a pullback than, like, right here, I think we're pretty set. 5% now on the day. Yeah, enough wherewithal. Enough experience. Enough gumption. Gumption might be a good word for it, actually. Hey, let's go. Thanks for subscribing, GH. Glad to hear that. Don't forget to vote up in the poll and like the stream too, guys. SPY's actually starting to dip back down a little bit here. Yeah, GH, the main thing is AMD, in my opinion. Just chasing that momentum here on there. The way to go. I don't think I'd enter now, though. Man, SPY's starting to trend back down. Let me go back to the SM bot. Wow, look at SPY. Little pullback going on. Got to be careful out there, because that might start to make some of these big moves slow down a bit. Mara puts are on the SM bot. That might not be a bad play. Support's starting to give out. Let's see, CLSK, Clean Spark. Jane says, do not move your stop loss ever. Stick to your plan. You can move the take profit if price action is moving against you. That is how I have been doing it, except for one day I got hit hard as a result. Yeah, it's always good to keep your stop loss right where you want it. Now, here is one thing I will say. There's always certain circumstances. Like, let's say you're winning. And let's just use this SPY chart, like, as an example here. Let's say that you're entering, like, right here. And your stop loss is going to be on the X. Okay? Let's say that the market keeps going up and you're doing good. You're doing good. You start to lock in gains up here. Okay? You know, you start locking in some gains. What I do is when I start locking in gains, then I actually move my stop up into the money. And whenever I say into the money, I don't mean that I'm going in the money on options. I just mean that I'm moving it up into the profit zone so that I do not lose money on this play at this point. It will stop me out up in the profits. Moving your stop up, I think, can be okay, but moving it down, that can be where it hurts you. I love moving my stop losses up. Like if we have a great move on a day, man, I really enjoy that because what it lets you do is it lets you hold and capitalize on that overall market movement. Now, you wouldn't do this with all your contracts. Like I said, it would be after you scaled out a little bit. That way, if the market does go against you, you're getting stopped out, but you're getting stopped out in the profit. So it's like, it's a good stop out then. A profitable stop. Well, we're going to name it that. Profitable stop. Really, it doesn't let you do that, Jane. That is frustrating. Yeah, I feel that, Xbox. Like if you're managing your positions live and you're doing a good job of it, you can definitely go without having a set stop. You can manually eye it up, but then it is a little bit harder to stick to your plan. But as long as you're sticking to your plan, all good. PANW puts out there. That's not good. Nancy's going to be upset. Starting to consolidate. SMCI looks good on the 1 minute. Oh no, Xbox. Plan the trade, trade the plan. Like it, David. Well said. Boeing rejecting a little bit, 206.50. Let's go back to SPY, because, man, it's pulling back hard now. Got the 508.80, but it's pulling back to the downside very hard. AMD had its biggest move down of the day. Definitely not a good sign to see that. Definitely not. I like that, Davis. David, yeah. Man. Sitting here watching the bot call out Mara puts, and I'm sitting here going, wow, it's been a great pullback today. The great pullback, they call it. CVNA calls. Okay, I found some calls on the bot. It's almost all puts, though, coming out. Kind of whack out there. A lot of downside action. CVX calls on the bot. Oil? Oil doesn't look the best. Tesla puts coming in. Uber calls. Let's see. Man, I'm not liking a lot of these setups now. Not enjoying this momentum here, this volatility. All over the place. Yeah, definitely not my favorite. I'll get back on if I can, but I have to get ready to go. Have a good trading day. Sounds good, Xbox. I gotta go actually in about 15 minutes as well, so appreciate you joining up today. Jane says she wants to get to the point where she can spot a great day versus a flat trade and scale accordingly. I feel that, Jane. I feel that. I actually really enjoy doing that by looking at the daily chart a lot. I really like to see the daily moves on a lot of stocks and the daily overall, what would we say? Daily price action. And the reason for that is it can give you a bias heading into that day, Jane. And that's what I actually really like to do, is the exact thing that you're talking about. That's why I always say I like to look at daily charts and let those kind of dictate my short-term biases. A good example of this is Zoom. It started breaking out back here. Once it started breaking out on the daily, you know, it would be like an intraday breakout. So like, you know, you would expect, well, hey, we'll probably get some more green candles coming in, right? So more green days, you can have that bias going in, identify those moves, and have great, you know, trades there. Same thing going on right now with Zoom again. Same exact setup. Starting to bounce off the trend, back up, good earnings play. You know, what's it probably going to do? It's starting to break out, probably have more green than red, right? So I'm going to have a green bias on Zoom here for the next few weeks as it starts to bounce off of this. Now, it had two great ones initially. Might pull back for a couple days, but still overall probably green. You know, that's what I'm going to be looking for there. I really like you said that, Jane. I think that's a smart way to trade there. Try to identify that overall trend on the day. It's a great idea. It kind of sucks, though, on days like this where pre-market was so big that then the market opens and it just can't do anything because it already went up too much or etc. Today's definitely not one of those better days, Jane. We'll just say that. I don't think it is anyways. What do you look for? Like, what kind of candles? Yeah, exactly, Jane. It's really just looking at the trend there. Yep, on the daily. There could always be certain candlestick patterns, like, you know, a huge support here on Apple or a trend line that's playing out or something like that, which I will look at, but I do like that a lot, though, what you said. Everyone does it in their own way, but I think looking at the longer-term charts, finding those good setups on the long-term charts, then letting that dictate your closer-term price action is a really good way to go. today sucks. I'm down 500 on AI calls. Oh, not AI. Crazy on earnings there. Pretty insane move. Trying to run back up. Today was good for me. I bought shares on AI when it dropped in pre-market and sold right at the morning pop. Nice, Jane. That's a pretty good move. You said it was shares, though, right? Not bad. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Only 2 trades today. Keep that like that, Jane. You know, it's not bad to have only 2. I like it. Hell yeah. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. That is pretty cool. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, pretty decent movement, though. It's a good drop on this breakdown here. You know, there was some good opportunity. The breakdown lasted about 5 minutes, but if you would have played that breakdown from resistance, it wouldn't have been too bad. It's just not really what you're looking for whenever you see a big pre-market run like that. It'd be better to have consolidation and continuations going on. All right, go back to Amazon. Let's check out on the Mag 7, Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, Microsoft. Nvidia might be priming for another run. A lot of these stocks are starting to point back up, which is good. It's not bad to see. I do have a full bias on AI, and I think it may get close to 40 again, but next month it has that range. Let's see AI. 40 again. I could see 40 soon. I mean, that's a good break here. Just today, it's up 23%. It only needs to go just a little bit more to get up to 40. I could see it. Jason said front page on CNBC. What's up? What is? Bitcoin or PCE? Oprah is leaving Weight Watchers bored. Uh-oh. Oh, well. AI, man, having a pretty good move today. Still holding up around its highs of the day. Definitely not too bad. It's definitely better than SPY with a pullback going on like that. All right, AMD though, still continuing. Look at that, 186 on the day. New high of day actually just happened. Man, AMD, that is an insane run. Can't believe the run's that nice here. The humanoid robot, Jason said. Oh, let's see. Let's see, the humanoid robot. Oh, here it is. We're gonna be in that damn movie, I, Robot. Yeah, Jason, it might not have sent one of your messages or something. I don't know. That's pretty crazy, though. Figure 01 in action. It walked on 2 legs, used its 5-finger hands to pick up plastic crate. Imagine once these things can start shooting guns. That's gonna be a bad day. Terminator, yeah. It does seem like that, doesn't it? Man, that's interesting. What are some good Terminator quotes? Hey, Jane had a beautiful post in the Profits channel, guys. Go like it up. That's badass. Showed all of her profitable days and her profitable month. That's awesome, Jane. Hell yeah. A couple good runners in there. Very nice. Good stuff, Jane. That's cool. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. That's funny, Chad. Phillips in Discord said, rip my AMD puts. Why was he in puts today? Oh. That's not good. What a move. Digital said, I'll be back. That's funny. I like how you did BAC. Made me think of the stock. Speaking of this one, it's actually running up to resistance. Might start trying to break out above 34.65. Come on, let's go. still watching Ford. We had that calls from yesterday. We have the big money play on Ford recently too. Doing fairly well today. Not bad, not bad. I like it. Mason said, "Get down." Yeah. That's a good quote. I wish I could talk like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Too bad I can't. Yeah, that's the classic one, Jason. I'm surprised no one said that yet. That is from that movie, right? QQQ resistance 438.26. I like this little area on the stock. Not bad. Wow, that's pretty nuts what QQQ is doing here. Randy said, trading streams the perfect indicator of when not to trade. Yeah, it was pretty... Today's been pretty whack, right? Very slow. Some of those plays are still doing okay, though. SMCI is not bad from 836. It can break that high of day. Make sure you're reading what Mike puts in there. AMD is not too bad either. Even though it wasn't mentioned by the bot itself. Like a good neighbor with accents. Oh boy. What is that, Safe Farm? AMD is still sitting right around that high of day, 186.50. Gotta watch out for that overhead resistance. This has been the hot main stock that I've been liking today. A lot of good movement all around on this one. Let's go back to plug real quick. See, big pullback there. End phase pulling back. Even if we go over to some of the other Mag 7 stocks like Apple, Microsoft, very flat on the day. I will say, though, Apple's starting to come back a little bit. Little green candle coming in here. Doesn't look terrible. Intel's starting to come up. Okay. A lot of these chip stocks are moving up, it looks like. Hopefully AMD can just keep going, though. The more the merrier, right? Make it easier for people to win out there. Big double top there. All right, guys. Well, we're going to have to call the live stream there. Market's getting slow and choppy. AMD's slowing up, it looks like. It's still around high a day, but getting that slow movement coming in. Beyond Meat still sitting around high a day, too. Not bad, up 7.2%. I do got to run, though. Have something to do with the daughter really quick, and then I will be back. But I really appreciate you all joining up here. If you enjoyed the stream, smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed, too. Let's get this good price action coming in tomorrow. Let's end the week strong. Jane, I'm really happy that you had a very nice month here in February. First green month ever. That is one hell of an accomplishment, Jane. That has to be mentioned again. So, really appreciate you always joining up, and I'm really glad that you are progressing as a trader. So, that's awesome to see. Keep putting in that work. But, other than that, guys, have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Sorry I couldn't be live longer today, but I guess it works out well with the market starting to slow up, right? But have a great one, guys. Walk away profitable, and I'll see you in the Discord.